Now look, I know that the reason most of y'all are looking at anything about potentially moving to Mississippi is because of the great cost of living that we have here, and I'm going to get into that at the end of the video. But first, I want to tell you about my favorite things about living here in Mississippi, why I haven't left yet. I came here to go to school at Mississippi State, and here I am in Jackson. It's a long time later. It's about 15 years that I've been in Mississippi. So I haven't left. Why am I still here? Well, like I said, we'll get to the cost of living. But check this out. So I'm in Flowood, suburb of Jackson, and just look at my surroundings here. You got an incredible country feel here, even in the suburbs. I mean, you got the horses. My daughter has named all these horses that they have over here. A couple, I think that's bread and vanilla. Yeah, you would think bread and butter. That's what I thought too. She said bread and vanilla. And one of them over there, I don't know if you can see the one with white feet, that's Rosie. Anyway, yeah, so you got this great feel. If you can come out to a place like this, walk down a trail, you got the trails here, you got trails all around the reservoir, and the wildlife too. It's not just horses that I see when I'm out here walking. There's been plenty of times where deer have been out here running across, and you'll see in a minute, most likely, they're usually out here. Tons of geese out here. Gotta be careful, these geese. They'll run up on you. They've had the little ones out here. Yeah, I see them up there. They're, you'll see them when we get closer. Got the little ones. You don't want to get up on them too close. That mama will hiss at you and run at you. Come through on a bike, and I almost ran into her because she ran up on me. But anyway, yeah, you get this. This is hard to beat. Right here, you could stop watching the video. As far as I'm concerned, it's hard to go somewhere where you live in a suburb where literally you're close to everything, all the shopping, all the restaurants, you know, all the stuff you want to do. And doctors, hospitals, all that's right there. And then you get to live somewhere that looks like this. And if you are thinking about moving here, let me go ahead and say before we jump onto the next few points, if you're watching this channel, we put out content like this all the time. It's geared towards helping you make the move here to the Jackson, Mississippi metro area. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click the bell. That way you'll see our new videos come out, because you're going to want to see them if you're thinking about moving here. And of course, if you really are thinking about moving here, don't just watch and subscribe. Take it a step further. Go ahead, call us, text us right here. You can email us, break out your megaphone, whatever you got to do. Get in touch with us. The next up thing on the reasons that I love living here in Mississippi is the weather. I mean, I'm out here, it's June, it's 7 a.m. It's about 70 degrees. I'd say the weather 90% of the time. We be getting these storms, sure. Does it get really hot in the afternoons in the summer? Sometimes, you know, mostly in the 90s. It rarely gets over 100. The humidity can push the heat index a little higher in the summer. But in the winter, you don't have to worry about really snow hardly ever. I gotta stop for a second. Here you go. Got some mallards here. Got the geese. I don't see the babies out here today. They're usually around here somewhere. But yeah, spring and fall are just great. I love fall. Fall used to be my favorite season because of football season. But now I think as I've gotten older, a little bit older, not that old. I'm 33. I really like the summer. I feel like I just, you know, in the winter I get cold, in the summer I actually enjoy the heat. I've gotten where I enjoy the heat, not so much the humidity. But 99% of the year, I'm gonna say I love the weather. Even the storms, you know, we get a lot of storms, spring, summer, but usually they're not too bad, and you get a little bit of a light show. The lightning has been pretty intense on some of these that have come through here the last few days, so you get that weather pretty good. Another thing that's really great living here, and we hear this all the time, it's the people. That's Mississippi. It's the hospitality state. Don't walk and do video, y'all. You get sprayed by sprinklers. Sprinklers, not a fan. People though, big fan. Everybody here in Mississippi is just super friendly. Okay, you get bad apples in every bunch, right? But most of the people that I talk to, most people that I run into, most people that I work with, everybody is really friendly, willing to help you out. Now when you walk down a trail with a camera like this, it throws them off because it's not the big city. You don't see people doing this all the time. So everybody that drives by here is staring at me like, what is this guy doing? Who does he think he is? They're gonna have a wreck looking at me as hard as they're looking back, breaking their neck. Anyway, when they're not driving by staring at you making a video, everybody's really friendly, everybody's nice. And that's the thing that everybody compliments on. You know, you hear all these negative things about Mississippi and the people in Mississippi, but then you get here, everybody's friendly, welcoming, ready to help you. And most people are really surprised. That's the biggest thing that we hear is, you know, maybe they've heard people are nice, but they've heard the negative things and they get here and they just don't see the negative. I've been here for 15 years. And again, you stay here long enough anywhere, you'll see the bad apples in any bunch, but they're not too bad here. But while I'm talking about these people driving and breaking their necks looking at me make a video while I'm walking down the trail, traffic is great here, or the lack thereof, I should say. You can get pretty much anywhere in the entire Jackson Metro within about 30 minutes, you know, except for, you know, if you get right around 8 a.m., 7 a.m., maybe it takes a little bit longer if you're going way to the other side. Because, you know, it's like anywhere. People got to commute. But other than that, man, it's just really not that bad. So when you get here, I think you're going to, if you've been used to driving, you know, in your city, 45 minutes, an hour plus, you'll be pleasantly surprised when you get here to the Jackson area about the lack of traffic that we have. Now, another reason the traffic's good, all those people I mentioned earlier, they make some real good food here in Mississippi, y'all. The restaurants here that you can go to. If you get lucky enough to get invited to somebody's house, most of the time, not all the time, most of the time they at least got a dish or two they can cook. They got a specialty. It's gonna be good, y'all. So go in there and check it out. But if you can't get in somebody's house, it's okay. You got plenty of restaurants here. I did a whole video. No need to talk about it right now. I might get emotional about it. I got a whole video about all my favorite food here in Mississippi, my favorite restaurants, some great barbecue, some great, I mean, you got like 1,000 Mexican restaurant options, and most of them are good. I got my favorites. You got some great food trucks. You got all the great food here in Mississippi. A lot better. I bet you a lot better selection than you think. It's not just the southern food, you know, soul food, comfort food, which we got, and it is good. But you can get your hibachi. And a lot of these are not the prices that you're probably used to either. You can go out and get you a hibachi filet dinner. I think it's $22. The place up here in Flowood, they may have gone up in price because they did get a nice new location, but yeah, it's not too bad. I've definitely paid a lot more for that in other cities. But all that together, you can get all that for this great cost of living. I know it's why that you started watching this video. Why are you watching any of it? Why are you even thinking about moving to Mississippi? It's the cost of living. And if you're thinking about moving here, go ahead and take a second, hit the subscribe, because you want to see the videos. We've got videos coming out all the time. They're going to help you make a decision about making a move here. And then, if you really are, you think you're going to do it, or you just want some extra guidance, you got some extra questions, hit us up right here. You reach out, call, text, email, break out your megaphone, whatever you got to do. Get in touch with us. We're going to help you out, make you that move right here to Mississippi. And you can get this great cost of living. You can live back here. You've got homes. There's a neighborhood right on this trail. You can get probably between about $250, $275. Aubrey Hills back there. There's another gated neighborhood where you can get on an acre lot for, I think, around $500,000 or $600,000 when they come up. They don't come up all the time because there's not a lot in there. You got other homes up there. You got a home right up here on the trail on an acre, and it's listed for $369 right now. It just came on the market. So, and you can live close to all this. Plus, you got other benefits, low property taxes, about 0.8% generally, 7% sales tax. You do have an income tax, but it's not too bad, and they're trying to get rid of it. And if you are moving here to retire, like a lot of y'all are, we've been helping a lot of y'all do that, your retirement income, it's not taxed, and you get an even lower property tax with the exemption you get. Everybody gets the homestead exemption, which gives you the low rate. You can get a senior exemption, you can get a disabled exemption, you can get a veteran exemption. They got a lot of exemptions for you. So, fantastic cost of living here. Not just taxes, Not just houses. Like I said, the restaurants, even the grocery shopping, I feel like it's a little cheaper here. Electric bills, not too bad. Mine runs around, I think, like 110 a month. So those are all my favorite things about living here in Mississippi. And there's probably more I could list out, but those are the big ones, the big ticket items. They might be your favorite things too. Let me know what's got you looking at moving here. What do you think would be your favorite thing? You know, I get the comments, a lot of people, you know, like they say, get out and show in the country. People want to move here and live on some land. You don't really have to go out in the country. You can look, I don't know how many acres this is. It's probably at least 5 acres you got right there. And that house, it's actually, they had it up for rent not too long ago. And it was, I think it was $2,300 a month, $2,400 a month for that 5-bedroom house sitting on 5 acres. And it's usually cheaper to buy. Rent's gone up. It's usually cheaper to buy. So yeah, let me know what you like. And if you want to know, look, a lot of our videos, we make a point to point out the negatives. And that's because we want you to know. We don't want you to get here and be surprised. But I do like to talk about the good things sometimes. But if you want to see those negatives, you haven't seen them yet, so you want to know kind of what to expect, the pros and the cons, just go ahead and check out that video right there. I'm going to explain it all to you. See ya.